Happy Sunday, everyone. Oh, a nice, beautiful, beautiful Sunday out. It snowed here. It never snows here. Oh, let me bring this around. I'm organized. I know what I feel like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, let everyone just kind of shuffle on in here, and we can have like a bit of a conversation. Right now, I'm designing a that piece we were talking about, that sign with the horse head and all that good stuff. It feels very Rohan, which is a plus, which I like. All righty. And then directly after this, we'll go, yeah, anyways, we'll get to that. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Oh, it's good to see you all. Yeah, just doing a little bit of design work. Usually I'm up here, but I'm down here on my desk for you guys. Hey, Apex. We just got done having tea together through Patreon. That was a good to see everybody. Good to hear about everyone's week. It's one of my favorite parts is hearing about how everyone's week was, and we kind of champion each other. Colton, Matt, how we doing? Yeah, I hope you're all having a terrific day. So far, so good on my end. Yeah, it's been really nice. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah, getting the flow down. Flow is so important, I feel like, when it comes to art. It feels like it's alive. It feels like it's moving. Can't really quite see what I'm talking about, but you will, I promise. All right, here we go. But yeah, getting the main. The main's going to be the primary source of movement. Driving but listening. Oh, hey, right on, Nate. Drive safe, okay? So I'm doing really well. Yeah, I had a fantastic tea time with the patrons. It's always a blast. I'm not avoiding emails. Yeah, I just found out that I'm late on like calling my jury duty thing. Speaking of things that we're supposed to be doing, God, I'm such a klutz when it comes to keeping track of stuff. Just the worst. It's definitely not my strong suit. Huge fan of your work. Hello from Dodge City. Hey, Tracy, thank you. I really appreciate that. Um, yeah, it's funny. Like when it comes to art, I do it specifically to get something out of my mind or to solve a certain problem or something like that. But hearing that it's well received is was wonderful. It means a lot. It really means a lot to me that my work is well received. I appreciate that. Ooh. Horse heads are incredibly particular. I feel like we could see 1,000 well drawn horse figures, and we don't really think about it when they're perfectly correct, but when they're wrong, man, it stands out. Happy Sunday. Oh, so good to see you all. Yeah, it might. Yeah. Hey, and Damien's here. Oh, it's so good to see you, my friend. I'm so excited for the workshop for the Artist's Way. Speaking of art, um, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm on the cusp of something pretty wild. I've never done something like this, so I'm excited, and I hope a lot of you here today join us on the journey. It's going to be pretty awesome. Happy Monday. So it's Sunday, right? Don't scare me like that. I'm going to take an art class soon, and I'm really excited. Oh, Zoe, that's extraordinary. What kind of art are you interested in creating? from like pottery to graphite. What are you thinking? All day. Okay, good. Good to hear it. Man, it's tough to keep even the day straight. They all kind of blur together sometimes. I'm in OZ, so Monday. Oh, I'll be darned. Wow, that's fascinating. Yeah, Damien, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Excited. Ooh, gotta sneeze. Oh boy. Oh, it's a false alarm. I hate those. Hi from Austin. Just delivered my first large. You did? Dude was super happy with it. Oh, Everett, that's awesome. There's no better feeling to like finish a project and then for the client to appreciate it, to love it, because that's kind of what it's intended to be, is to be appreciated by its owner. I'm super happy for you. There's no better feeling. Neil from Portland. Oh, I miss you guys. I can't wait for you all to travel down and hang out with us. It's gonna be so much fun. We'll have to play some D&D. Look at this, son. If you need to sneeze, I got my blinds drawn. But good advice. Very good advice. See you in June. Oh, who's gonna DM? Hey, I'll take care of it. I have no problem. But whoever wants to DM. Last time it was Kylie. If you feel up for it, let's go. As long as we're together. Hope you guys have a warm beverage, something cozy on a nice winter's day. It snowed here. That was so wild. And we never get snow. You watch the unpredicted party. I'll be darned. Apex is in here. He got the 3 dots tattooed on his hand. I can't believe it. Have you ever streamed a D&D campaign? No, but great question. I haven't. I don't know. I'm nervous. I was even nervous to even do the unpredicted party. I never did anything like that before, because when it's over the table, you can humiliate yourself over, I don't know, a handful of people at the table. But when you record it and you humiliate yourself, it's a lot bigger audience. Oh, you've been having a lot of snow in Connecticut. I'll be darned. Yeah, I work in Sacramento. It was wild. Yeah, snow in California. Well, California gets a lot of snow, but it's usually in the high mountains and things like that. Not on the coast and stuff. Strange, very strange. Got this funny little widget I crafted for like the first iterations of the rolling Hobbit door. These funny little wooden hand cut gears that I made by saw and file. And my shelf, I had so much stuff loaded on it with models and things like that. It fell and it broke. But it's been wonderful having this little component to like fart around with. Like it's like my version of a fidget toy. 15 plus times so far. Wow. Super fan. The Unpredicted Party has been truly amazing to be a part of. I never realized, I don't know, like it's a very special group. It's a very special group, and it's just been a blast to be a part of them. A lot of tears of joy and laughter and of just sadness. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Ultimate fidget spinner. Yeah. It's like a beery-esque fidget spinner. Okay. The main. How is everyone doing? Ooh, my favorite was the Valhalla door lock. Yes. Oh, Matt, partner, you just buckle your seatbelt because if you like that little one, you just wait because there's going to be that on an unbelievable scale. Each gearwork will be in a 5 foot diameter. It's going to be truly massive, and I can't wait to show you and take you every step of the way. It's going to be a lot of fun. I had to take a call. Super good. Oh no, that's hilarious. I'm really liking the flow of this. Also, last Sunday, because I'm working on right now that giant oak tree, but last Sunday we were kind of putting together a little sketch, and now I've been able to actually draft this thing up proper, and it's looking good. I like where it's coming together. Oh my God, have Beery fidget with the spinner sometimes. I mean, I might. I've always thought like if this channel could one day become like successful to the point to where like it kind of covers my overhead, I would actually be able to build what I know I could build. I could actually build Beery's hammer, the centrifugal hammer anvil thing that he put together like with like no problem. And I could actually, build some way cooler things, because right now all of my work is commissioned. I would love to have the opportunity to be able to really create some magical things for you all. Damn pesky bills is the worst. It's the hardest thing. But you all understand. You know. I mean, I'm just about ready for like pen, which I might do. I might do that. Need some grants from the city or state. Hey, I, like wherever it comes from, sure. I'm not very picky or particular. Also, I have very little interest in the stuff. Money being, um, as long as there's a roof over my head and people around me are good to go. It's all I need. I just want to be able to build you all like very very cool things. There's actually a new. I don't think I can say. I don't think I can even tell you. But there's some cool collaborations coming up that I'm excited to share with you all. Ooh, I'll give you like a little hint. There's this. I'll give you this like a little hint, right? Like a just a. Yeah, just a little hint of what I have coming up. It's actually a terrible hint. I guess maybe it'll make sense when I tell you. That's about it. Ooh, pirate ship, you're on. Ahoy there. Yeah, yeah, you guys are on the right track. So maybe it was a better hint than I thought it was. Interesting. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. I gotta grab my pen. Crap. There we go. All right, I'm back. Ooh, I've been thinking about the hammer for real. Started 3D. Ooh, no kidding. How cool. I never got into the 3D printing. Ooh, an anchor? No, no, no. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Went out of focus for some darn reason. Here, let's try that. Ooh, no, it'll come back. Um, ooh, actually, here's another hint. Maybe yeah, you guys are definitely on the right with like the pirate bottle of rum, maybe a little blurry eyed. Yeah, so you guys are definitely on the right track. I love this. I don't know why I went out of focus. Let's try to like, maybe. Oh, still blurry. Whatever. Ooh, more 3D printing. If you want to work with metal. Oh, we dang. Yeah, I think it's a very cool thing, and it's only a matter of time until they hook a MIG welder up to to have it like readily accessible to have pretty much metal 3D printed. Because it's pretty much the same thing. Oh, Middle Earth band with them. That would be wonderful. If you don't understand what we're talking about the unpredicted party Don Marshall put together of just a bunch of internet nerds playing Middle Earth. It's a lot of fun. I play a kleptomaniac dwarf that forges things. He's been a blast to play. Absolutely wonderful to play because he only steals to like because he loves his people and he thinks they might want things. You'll make stuff with it. Oh, there was a 3D printing MIG welder. I mean, I couldn't imagine why not. You know what I mean? It's all of the technology's there, but because I definitely seen like those bridges that are being like self built. Um, Very cool stuff, but I'm waiting for it to be very readily accessible, kind of like how 3D printers are now. People, anybody can have one. And blacksmithing. Ooh, speaking of which, right after this, I'm actually doing my first premiere with YouTube, um, so that I could be there to answer any questions. I thought that would be a lot of fun because not like Don Marshall does it, and I love the live chat feature. Where I'll be able to be there, answer questions, all that good stuff. But it's about becoming a blacksmith. Tips and pretty much my professional tips to get into the trade. How there's only 5 of them. It's a pretty quick little video, but I'll be there to answer any of your questions if you have them. And also be a lot of fun. For us to all just be able to hang out together a little bit. Because I love you guys. It's a lot of fun. Okay, where was I? Yes, the pit of despair. I'm going to start over here with my line work. Yes. Usually I'd have this place absolutely bumping with music and tunes, but I don't think YouTube likes that stuff, you know? I mean, it'd probably be classical, so I don't know if anybody. Oh, always love a good Princess Bride. Yes. Cheers to Princess Bride. If you had, okay, so if nothing will ever beat the original, right? But if it was to be remade today, who would you cast everyone as? Like what actors would play who? I'm curious what you'd have to say. Would you be able to become a blacksmith in a wheelchair? Absolutely. I love that question. 100% yes. You're gonna, much like anything, you're gonna find some more challenges than a differently abled person would. But there's nothing that would stop you from being that way. You just change your shop setup a little bit, but that's fine. That I think that would be the coolest thing to be able to do. I think everybody should have like a little bit of blacksmithing in their under their belt just to make a hook or forge a bracket when they need one. But Kevin Hart is the prince. Oh my gosh, I love that. Nate, that's hilarious. Um, oh, I could see it. Uh, but yeah, so a lot of Japanese style blacksmithing is done in a seated or kneeling position. So already you just have to change your setup a little bit. As long as you can go from the forge, take a hot piece of steel to your anvil, however it's set up, you lean forward over it. There is nothing stopping you. Absolutely. Um, that would be really cool to see. Ooh, ADA shop design is that would be really rad. I would love to be a part of that. The Rock in place of Andre the Giant. I like easy. I don't know. Like I do see it. I do see it. But he's a little too like eloquent. I think so much of the absolute charm of. I mean, Andre was just a one of a kind, gentle giant human being, just an absolute pure soul. And I don't know. I feel like you like that. That's half of the character, not just size, but his gentle, wonderful nature. And the Rock, I don't know if the Rock is that guy. But I mean, anything he touches, you gotta love him, right? Wouldn't be so difficult to make it drove by his Ford. Yeah, it would just honestly, it would just be like the height. Yeah, the wheels. Well, you wouldn't have that much trouble. I mean, unless you wheeled over, like a hot piece of steel that was on the ground. But if you could avoid putting, real hot piece of steel that you might roll over, you should be fine. The sparks aren't really hot enough to pop the rubber or anything like that. You definitely don't want to set hot steel onto them or anything like that. But I think it'd be great. Ooh, your setup could be very similar to how a glass blowers. Are you familiar with how a glass blower shop works, where there's a bench and on either side there's rails? You could do something very similar. And when you build your workshop, you want to have all of your tools that you're using, especially if you're doing like what's called hot work. When you're actually going from the forge and taking it to the anvil, you want that stuff almost in like one step distance. If not, just you turn and you forge. You don't want to be very far. So honestly, if you can be on a bench, if you can get out of your chair, hop onto a bench, and everything is within arm's reach, that would be epic. You could totally do that. Solid rubber wheels work for sure. Pulley system for yourself, that would be awesome. Have like you have like a rail. You could definitely get someone to get your setup built. I want to see differently abled blacksmiths. This would be amazing. Oh man, this just fills my heart full of joy. That would be fantastic. Like like you know, I hope this doesn't sound preachy or anything like that, but the I feel like the only challenges or only limitations are those that you kind of put on yourself. Um, and that's very untrue for a lot of things. But I think there's nothing stopping you. Like you ever see the blind carpenter that turns wooden bowls and beautiful woodwork, but he's completely blind. That stuff like it's the coolest thing. Oh, it's just so inspiring. Coming out. What, do you want to say hi to people? Come here. Oh, Mr. Copper Dog wants to say hi. Isn't it? Veronica, he's just so wonderful. Look at him. Look at him. Here, let me. There we go. There we go. Look at him. Oh, he's smacking his lovely lips right into the mic. Perfect. Perfect, buddy. Yeah, I loved seeing people overcoming just about anything. Yeah, Mr. Copper Dog. Yeah, so this is kind of what we have so far with our design. You got the horse head here. I'm a circle nut. So I've got the main circle for the main part of the sign. Also, I threw in the secondary for like additional information that they might want. You know what I mean? Oh, you're in massage school. That's a wonderful art. That's like my favorite thing in the entire world. But yeah, you can definitely do both. Work on that hand strength from both ends. You can do classical. Are you talking about the music, playing music? Because I would love to have some kind of ambiance, but I'm scared. I don't want to like ruffle any YouTube feathers. And classical is primarily what I listen to. I think yeah, there's something was like. Do any of you know there's like rules about um yeah, if it's if a piece of work is over like 200 years old or something like that, it's no longer under whatever the terminology is. All right, back to work. There's a lot of Shire-inspired classical music out there. Ooh, I just recently discovered. Actually, Dawn got me turned on to it. What is it? Oh gosh, I totally just blanked. Yeah, Howard Shore's Lord of the Rings music, but it's lo-fi. How chill and wonderful is that? It's royalty free. Should we test it? I'm afraid. What if I get dinged? What happens if I get something happens? I don't like the ruffle feathers. Also, thank you all for joining me. With this lovely Sunday. I just hope you all have like something cozy and comforting. I'm wondering how hard it would be to forge a pulley system. Not terribly hard. Yeah, especially if it's like block and tackle. You can build a block and tackle very easily. What do you think your favorite piece of artwork you've ever done is? Oh, that's an impossible question. Um, well, I love them all for different reasons. Each one was a discovery in of itself. It's interesting. Like I hear people say that something very similar about their tattoos. Like I don't have any tattoos yet. I'm always worried that like I might get tired of it or I might lose that type of inspiration that I once had about it. But everyone I talk to is like, no, it doesn't work like that. Each one is almost like a bookmark or a yeah, each one's like almost like a bookmark in a time of your life, which I like that thought. Each piece of artwork is kind of that for me. Oh, it's almost 10. Oh my goodness. You're watching Unpredicted Party. Pause it for wow. I'm pause worthy. Goodness. Mm. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh goodness. Um, but yeah, I'm just really grateful for you all you're just hanging out with me. It's really lovely. Oh, Beery and you. I mean, I could do the rest of the live in Beery. How does a fella grow a beard? Like, hey, it's I don't know. It's not on purpose. It's honestly just out of convenience. I don't have to shave. It's nice. It's funny. I actually I just trimmed back my like winter beard. Is down quite a bit, and I got it all trimmed up for you guys. I don't like to look. These bit like with the long hair, it gets very. I kind of turn into like the Forrest Gump when he's like running across America. A little bit of that, and I try to avoid that at all costs. Beery live, that would be hilarious. I don't tempt me. Do my bad Northern England accent. Oh, comparison of the two, I totally agree. Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. It's good to hear. I'm thinking about maybe getting my first tattoo. Oh, but I did mention Apex. Got the Beery, Halloweth, and Tennell dots on his hand. I can't believe it. Like I've had a couple people get tattoos of my work on their body forever, and I don't know how to feel about that because that's a huge decision. Oh, Veronica, you got to go. No worries. It's good to see you. I don't know. It might be with you guys. Apparently, I think we're all going out and getting cozy killer tattoos. Oh, that's such a good version. Good call. They're amazing. A Beery Live. Oh no. But I don't even know what I even talk about as Beery because him and I aren't too. We're not terribly dissimilar. Hi, Chris. How are you, Zoe? Oh, I'm really glad you're enjoying the story. We're filming next Tuesday, and I'm so excited for it. You guys are not ready for this next episode. I promise you. We could talk about the best ores where he's from. Oh yeah, but seriously, you're not prepared. I don't care how prepared you think you are. You're not. When it comes to the next episode, it took all of us for a doozy. My goodness, best ores and where to find them. I can imagine him like his. That's been like the title of his memoirs. I mean, if he makes it, that is. I fear King Serkan is in league with the flabberworms. And just how that joke has escalated. Isn't it amazing the snowball effect, right? Doing well, just tune in. Thanks for hanging out with us. What are we drawing today? Yeah, so I'm doing the um that fun like little trade that I'm doing with a friend of mine that owns a horse ranch, and this is going to be the sign for his property. And I'm getting like there's a bit of the line work done, but now I'm starting to come in with a pen and sketch it up proper. But I love the flubworms. Yeah, it was Halloweth trying to just fool Beery, and then it snowballed into something none of us were expecting. It was quite unpredicted. Headed out. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Nate. Also, directly after this, starting at 1 o'clock, we're doing the premiere for the next YouTube video, the one where I tell you all just at least my 5 tips on how to become a blacksmith. When the Flubberworm merch drops, I will get a lot. Well, I'm sure Don will be very happy about that. it's it's been a joy this whole campaign, and Charlotte is a gem. I'm so glad Veery finally like won, and he kept someone. All right, we got a couple lines down. Yeah, I'll definitely have to invest in some Flubberworm merch as well. So, what are you all doing with your Sunday? I got like 2 lines down. Now I'm ready to talk again. Yeah, like I'm starting to realize he's starting to befriend the people that threatened to kill him. Yeah. Ooh, D&D at 3 p.m. Neil, that's amazing. Squirrel. Yeah, pretty much. Um, who are you playing with, Neil? D&D is just the best. Oh, I was thinking like, these Sundays are a lot of fun. I love sharing them with you. And sometimes they might be for design. Perhaps I'll be. It'd be really fun to help Grocers Guild. Nice. Um, yeah, also prepare for my next D&D sesh. So maybe you guys can get you can help me with some input on what I put my party through. Joe, you're at work. Oh, I'm sorry you have to work on a Sunday, buddy, but thanks for hanging out with us. Plans, which simply how? I know, right? Right. Oh yeah. Plans never work. Plans. What even are they? I have a question. Yeah, all of my work is commissions. When I ship to Germany, I cannot wait to be able to put in big installations or what have you, um, wherever. Yeah, I would love to come to Germany and install something. That would be the coolest thing ever. So definitely, yes. Playing the harp. Oh, incredible. Over my left shoulder. Dragon shaped pin. Is it that? Is it that one? Oh, a new DM. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that was a commission for a beautiful, like mirror polished, forged stainless steel angel. And she was about like 2 feet tall. That was a fun project. That was actually very special. And I want to do more of that, but on a much grander scale. We're talking like 10-foot tall figures at least. Um, of just really cool forged plates, very, just very abstract, you know, celebrating humanity, celebrating romance, just all of it. I think that'd just be wonderful. There's actually a couple drawings that relate to that. That's some of the pieces I cannot wait. Imagine them all around a park where you get to walk and just see different stages of just a people. It's hard being a student. I totally get it. I wish we had more resources for students. Made it easier because it's an honorary thing to learn. Larson, thank you for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you. Oh, in 5 days? Wow, that's impressive. I really want to build more fantasy. Like a lot of my work lately has been, well, for most of my life, has been for homeowners and things like that, businesses, and it's all been relatively safe. I just can't wait to really, really challenge myself. What blacksmith has? Oh, this is an excellent question, Matt. What blacksmith has been your greatest influence? The person that inspired me the most would have to be Albert Paley. Look him up. I will never forget a guy I really respected, metal worker. I mean, I respect him still. He's still alive. Much older gentleman, and he gave me a book of Albert Paley's work, and it just shocked me, shocked my entire what I thought